Hello and welcome to the new edition of your tarot forecast. So I've taken a little bit of a hiatus, changed locations, changed vibe, and I am feeling called back to these videos. So I don't know for sure if they're going to be a weekly occurrence from here on out, but I will be doing my best to post semi-regularly to this channel to give you guys some tarot insights via video. That being said, if you are looking for more regular tarot updates, I have so many options for you. First option is to follow me on Instagram because I do post as much as I can there, not necessarily tarot videos, but any updates that I have for you on what's going on in my life, my business, special sales. That is a great place to find out about those things. The second place that you can check out is my new Patreon page. So patreon.com/Michelle Shea is a community that I'm building where I am posting monthly Taroscope videos. So it is a tarot card for every sign of the zodiac on or around the first of the month to tell you what the upcoming month has in store for your sign. You can read both your sun sign and your rising sign to get a full spectrum of what the month ahead has in store for you. And those are exclusive to my Patreon subscribers. My Patreon also includes two other tiers. The Monthly Mystic is for those who want to increase their intuition with a monthly new moon meditation. So every month I release another audio meditation with music behind some soothing guidance to help you settle into your intuition or to calm any energies that might be coming up during that new moon. Those are eventually available for purchase over on my website. For instance, last month's Heart Flame meditation, which was for the Leo new moon, is now available over on michelleshewalker.com for purchase if you choose to do so. But you might as well just become a Patreon member, have access to all of these meditations, and get the new ones as they come out each month. The third tier on my Patreon includes video elements. Once a month you will get training videos on how to encourage your intuition, or sometimes you'll get a chakra balancing yoga sequence, or an exclusive Patreon only Taroscope for the month ahead. And those are available on the tier on my Patreon called Full-Time Fortune Teller. So again, patreon.com/Michelle Shea is where all of the action is getting ready to happen. So please feel free to head over there. I appreciate all of your support. Your monthly Taroscopes are available for as little as $1 a month. And that $1 a month goes such a long way, especially when you spread the word to your friends and family. That support allows me to have more time in my schedule, more creative energy to be able to provide you with videos like the things that happen on this YouTube. So please, please, please feel free to head over there, show your support, and get all of the goodies. In addition, by the end of this month, if you sign up for that Patreon, you get a bonus smile meditation from me. So if you are one of my yoga students, you know that every class ends with a smile meditation. It's inspired by Yoga Nidra. I will guide you through feeling a smile in every part of your body. The meditation is also infused with Reiki to help heal and balance those areas as you meditate. And I am putting that on an audio track with music behind it, expertly edited by the editor and host of Vegan Superpowers, which I was a guest on the podcast this past week. So feel free to check that out as well. So all of that is happening over there. Please feel free to stay in touch with me on Instagram @Michelle Shea for all of these updates. And subscribe to this channel if you want to stay up to date on when I release these occasional weekly Taroscopes. So without further ado, let's get on to our cards. So this week I have pulled two energy and advice cards from the Holly Simple Tarot. These cards are then supported by a bad bitch affirmation for the month. So the first card that I pulled, the energy card from Holly Simple, is the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is coming in with an energy of inspiration, of sort of an intellectual stimulation that's happening, which is really great considering that we're moving into Virgo season. And Virgo is the planning energy of the zodiac. The Virgo energy is very organized. It's that back to school feel of like, ooh, I'm ready to start something new. I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to stimulate my mind. And I'm ready to be really organized about all of the things that I'm doing. So this Ace of Swords energy is coming in to support that for you and allow you to really dive into your intellect and learn something new, and don't check out on your emotions, but allow learning and mental stimulation to be the goal for the week ahead. How can you further your knowledge in an area that you feel passionate about? And passion is important because our advice card that goes along with our Ace of Swords is the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands coming in as advice for the Ace of Swords is telling us that yes, we are learning something new. We are starting some sort of mental journey in our mind. And by gearing up those gears and getting things moving in our brains, we are preparing ourselves for a longer journey. However, the Two of Wands comes in telling us that we still have to be passionate about this thing that we're learning. You can't just go and decide to go back to school for something that's really mentally challenging, but you have absolutely no passion for. Or you can't decide to really push forward and plan a business intellectually that you have no connection in your heart to. So the Two of Wands is coming in to tell us that yes, you want to be mentally stimulated, you want to learn something new, but you also want to have your heart and soul involved in this journey as well. So the Two of Wands is saying that you can take this mental stimulation and the stuff that you're learning intellectually, and you can develop that into your spiritual practice. So the first thing that I have to recommend for this is to start a meditation practice, because this is both going to allow for your mind to clear out and make space for the things that you're learning, but it's also going to allow for that stillness, that time for a divine energy and inspiration to come in. So as you are pushing forward and planning and organizing and trying to learn more about how to develop your business, your intellect, your knowledge in whatever areas you choose this week, I want you to also take time for stillness to allow a sort of spiritual element of creativity and inspiration to come into play. And both of these things are going to work in tandem with one another. So you cannot have the intellectual stimulation without the stillness, and you cannot have the inspiration in your stillness without this intellectual inspiration. It's going to feed into what the universe is trying to tell you. So study and organize hard, but then slow down, make time to connect to yourself, make time to connect to the divine energy, and allow your mind to kind of turn off for a little bit and see what comes in, being supported by the knowledge that you've acquired. The universe is always going to speak to us with our own answer keys. So the more that you can further your knowledge on the areas you're drawn towards and the things that you're passionate about, the broader that answer key becomes for the universe to send you inspiration for your action and messages of the divine. So the final card that we have this week is our Bad Bitch affirmation to go along and support these cards, and it is: I am ready to step into my divine spotlight. So this is coming in twofold. The Virgo Ace of Swords intellectual energy is getting us ready and structured and prepared for the work that is behind what we need to step into our spotlight. If you cannot be organized, if you cannot treat your passions and the things that you want to do in life with the priorities that they deserve, you will never develop the skills to push past transferring something from a hobby to a career or a livelihood. So this being ready to step into the divine spotlight is coming into play with the practices that you do each day, the things that you're learning, the meditation time that you're taking for yourself. The divine spotlight also refers to that light energy that just starts to pour down upon you when you allow for that time for stillness and connecting to your highest self. So I like to use almost a spotlight energy visualization when I'm in a really good meditation. It's almost like a movie scene. You just can just picture a light energy just showering down on you, a spotlight that's coming in to restore your energy and to prepare you for what's to come. So your divine spotlight is twofold. It is spotlighting you for your skills, for your talents. It is making the world take note of what it is that you're accomplishing, but it's also being ready to turn within and to allow that divine light to just shine down upon you and send you whatever messages and inspiration are important for you to make your way through this week and into feeling worthy of that spotlight that the world is about to shine upon you. So if you would like more information about your own personal week, month, year ahead, head over to michelleshewalker.com, or of course you can head over to my patreon.com/Michelle Shea to get your monthly tarot scopes, your new moon meditations, and be one of the first few that gets access to my new smile meditation when it comes out later on next month. I hope that the week ahead has beautiful, wonderful things in store for you, and I will see you the next time the universe calls me to sit in front of this camera and share some divine insight with you.